Hello, question 6. So again, this is about speed, distance and time. So I'm going to write that formula in the corner over here. So it's speed, distance, time triangle. And then we're looking at her delivering a parcel to the hospital and what her journey looks like. Again, a lot of information, but we'll decipher it and work out what it's asking. So she left home at 1 p.m. So I could write here that this is going to be 1 p.m. And then we're told that she drove for 30 minutes at a constant speed of 40 miles an hour. So we know going from here to here took her 30 minutes. So this next part on our graph is going to be 1:30 p.m. She then stopped for a break. We can tell how long that break is going to be because our scale's got to be even. So it's 2 again, so it's another half an hour that she had a break for. So it's 2 p.m. And then I could carry on to fill out my x-axis. So I've got 2:30 p.m. and then 3 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. and then 4 p.m. and then 4:30 p.m. So I've dealt with that part and I've dealt with her stopping for a break. We're then told that she drove to the hospital at a constant speed, so that's this part here. Don't know what the speed is, but it was a constant speed. And then she was at the hospital for 30 minutes. So if she was at the hospital for 30 minutes, using my scale I can draw that extra bit in there to help me. So this is the point when she leaves the hospital. We're told that she drove home at a constant speed of 32 miles an hour. So it's going to go all the way home, constant speed of 32 miles an hour. We need to show that she doesn't arrive home before 4:30 p.m. So first things first, we need to work out what the actual distance is from the hospital to her home, because we don't know the scale on this y-axis yet. The bit of information we can use for that is this part here where it says she drove for 30 minutes at a constant speed of 40 miles an hour. So we've got time, we've got speed, and we want to know the distance, so we can use that formula there. We know that distance is speed times time, so what speed is 40 miles an hour. Now you need to be careful because we want the distance in miles and it's miles per hour, so this time has to be in hours. So this 30 minutes in hours is 0.5, so it times by 0.5, half an hour. 40 times 0.5 gives me 20 miles. So then going from so going from there, she has got to travel 20 miles to get home. So from here to here, it's going to be 20 miles. So what? No, I've done that wrong. Backtrack a little bit. I can't re-record the video. So yeah, so this isn't the distance that it is from the hospital to home. This is the distance that she travelled in the first part before she had that break. So 4 boxes here is worth 20 miles. Sorry about the confusion. So here is going to be 20 miles, and then another 4 boxes is going to give me 40 miles. So from the hospital to home now that I've got it correct, we know to go from hospital to home it's got to be 40 miles altogether. So we've got 40 miles to get home, and we're told that she drove home at a constant speed of 32 miles per hour. So 32 miles per hour, and then we are asked, or we want to find out what time she gets home. So we're going to use this formula again. We want to know the time. So time is distance divided by speed. So we've got 40 divided by 32. Now you could go ahead and work that out, what 40 divided by 32 is, and then add that onto the time that she left the hospital and show that it's after 4:30. But you could say that that is going to be greater than 1, so it's going to be more than 1 hour, and she left the hospital at 3:30, so she's going to get home after 4:30. So that part there is all you need to do. Maybe conclude with a sentence saying that it will take her more than an hour to get home. And there you've shown that she doesn't arrive home before 4:30. Sorry for the confusion in the middle, but we got there in the end, and this answer here would get you those full 4 marks for that question. Thank you.